Hello, you boys, girls, and technical line in between. Sorry, where we last left. I'm sorry, I'm doing this voice right now. So where we last left off on this, what if Izuku got a new friend per se, a Torchic, which then evolved into a Chikorita, and they are currently in the process of trying to level it up in order to gain a Blaziken. Two sets will be detrimental in their fight. They will be going against the top 10 after all. Or, sorry, top 4. But, that is not the point right now. After they finish training, Mankey says, "Thank you." Later, Mankey. Later. Wow, there are a lot of people who I need to voice. They all say goodbye, Mankey, and say goodbye to Hizashi. With Mewtwo finally coming out when everyone else is gone except for Izuku and the people who live in the forest. Izuku and Mewtwo talk for a little bit, discussing their plan. Izuku wanting to just get it over with and go against the main ones that he needs to in order to gain control of his region, so that Pokemon won't be enslaved into fighting. And so some Quirkless people might still have a fighting chance. Mewtwo disagrees with this, saying that he wants everyone to be equal, even people with quirks. Saying some of the people with quirks look more like Pokemon than human, so they are constantly made fun of or put down. He wants something better for everyone, which is funny because originally that was Izuku's plan. But then again, I guess they rubbed off on each other. Izuku being a bit more cold and calculated, with Mewtwo being more emotional than usual. They agree on one thing: they want to make it a better place for everyone they can. So they shake on it. And they are given permission to kill each other if they step out of line. It's only a figure of speech. It essentially means, I'll pull you back if you go too far. Which is honestly more than I could say for the humans. But they continue worrying about what will happen. They needed a fire type because it's effective against ice. And to be honest, last one they should be worried about. But they go to where the ice gym is, on top of a mountain, because of course it is. As they arrive there, Izuku walks in, as he sees Endeavor sitting there, with his damn flaming mustache, and beard, and hair. I'm starting to wonder if his leg hairs catch on fire in his chest hair. If his hair could light up, then why can't the rest of his body? Ew. Just imagining a gigantic thing of fire. Anyways, Izuku walks in as Endeavor pulls out 6 Pokemon. Sorry for that, someone interrupted. 6 Pokemon, most likely ice types. Ugh. He pulls out a glaceon. First, Izuku simply sends out uh, Chikorita. As Chikorita proceeds to use Flamethrower on the Ice type, as it is super effective. As multiple Pokemon fall down, one gigantic blubbering seal, well, actually two, and after that, he takes out a rock type. Or should I say steel? It's a Steelix. As Izuku's confused, he asks, wait, I thought this was supposed to be the Ice Gym. The Fire Gym gets to have a fighting type. Fair enough. As Deku returns, asks Chikorita to stop fighting as he brings out Gyarados. Okay, Gyarados, you know what to do. Yeah. Yeah, I do. As Gyarados uses Ice Fang, it digs into the Steelix as it starts freezing over where it bit. As Gyarados uses an improvised move. It's called Tail Whip, only it's more like an actual whip. As his lower body hits the Steelix's frozen part, it starts cracking. As Izuku orders back Gyarados as he brings out Frogadier, asking him to use his weird neck frills. As Frogadier proceeds to use it to stick the Steelix towards the ground. As he uses Cut, as Izuku proceeds to say, now, as the Frogadier proceeds to jump up into the air and plunge its move spike deep into the Steelix's skull, killing it. Well, not necessarily killing it, but injuring it severely so it needs medical attention. As it never says return, as he puts it in a Poke Healer and says, that one I should not use again. As Endeavor brings out his personal favorite, Charizard. Okay, once again, this is an Ice Gym, not a Fire Gym. I already went against the Fire Gym. This is my own personal Pokemon. I didn't have anything else to fill the slot, so. Fine. Frogadier, you know what to do. Yes. Frogadier return. Wait, what? I thought you were going to tell me to... No. Okay. Coming out, Trevanta. Wow, it's been a while since I fought. And against the fire type, no less. Wow, you're really pinning me against the wall, your kid. Well, you know what they say. The harder they drive you up the wall, the harder you push back. No one has ever said that in their life. Well, I do. Okay, fair enough. But, don't worry, I'll help you on the way. Okay, fine. As Trevanta is skating along the icy floor with Charizard hitting it back up. Trevanta uses its 4 legs to jump up high. As Endeavor orders Seismic Toss. As Charizard proceeds to try and use the Seismic Toss move on Trevanta, but Trevanta proceeds to use let's just say Shadow Ball. as the Charizard is flung back into the ground. The Trevanta lands on it with all its force behind it. With the Charizard being injured, almost knocked out, Izuku says, "Return. Now it's my turn." "Oh, come on. You know that's all allowed." "Oh, come on. How about this? Let's make a deal." "I'm listening." "If I can't beat him, then you win. I won't take the badge or anything. But if I beat him, I win, and you have to give me one request. It's only some simple information that you can provide." "Okay. Deal." I mean, seriously, what's a quirkless human gonna, as Deku proceeds to roundhouse kick the damn Charizard into the ground as he throws him. Not very far, of course, because his powers are limited without the mask. As Deku proceeds to run as he jumps up, landing up into the Charizard's stomach. But before that, he pointed his finger as a small shadow ball, barely being able to see. Deku barely being able to see it with him being close to it. It fires onto the Charizard a split second before Deku. As the Charizard is knocked out. Anyways, per our agreement, how many children do you have? And name them. So Naofumi and oh damn it, Toya and yeah, okay, fine. I don't remember. Yeah, okay, so that. Anyways, I'll be taking the badge now. Fine. As Endeavor throws it at Deku's head. Ow, my head! Still a kid. Izuku puts in his thing as he thinks, okay, next up is the fighting gym against a man named Toshinori Yagi. Doesn't seem that strong, but still. As Izuku is using a spike to sled down, he's saying, "Oh wow, I'm gonna hate myself for this." He is going down at an alarming rate. As the spike gets caught on a rock that's slightly out, as Izuku starts free falling. Oh, damn it, not again! I have no time for this as Deku starts floating down safely. Okay, I do not have time for this BS. Leave me alone. Send. Also, yes, your dog looks very adorable. Well, time to go back to the forest. As Deku's going, "Hey, Deku. So you're, just got here. So did I. No, I already finished." "Oh, okay." As Deku thinks, still a little bit of power behind my punches, though. That's good. Gonna have to wait until the main form before I have to reveal myself. But it's all part of the plan. And no one can stop me. Well, except for Mewtwo, but we have an agreement. Oh, I had to poo. I'm gonna add some tea later. And he's back to being a child instead of the strategist that he was a few minutes ago. Damn it. Why does he always have to revert to this? Only because... As Izuku gets back, he says, "I got the badge!" And I took the guys to the Pokemon Center because I was scared, and... Good. Sit down. I had to poo. Go secrete feces, then come here. After that whole escapade, I want to find up on our deal, per se. Okay, sure. Anyways, that's gonna leave it off, Wolf. Ah, contracts. Anyways, Wolf.